that trait of always asking why in school now suddenly becomes vital now you're playing poker, right?
Yeah, I think that's something that served me pretty well as a probably in life overall, but especially as a gambler. Like, I think that's one of the more important parts of gambling is like, all right, what games am I going to focus on? What am I going to study? Okay, what things am I doing right? What things is my opponent doing wrong? What things am maybe I doing wrong? You know. So yeah.
I interviewed two of your good buddies this week, Peter Jetton and Gabe Podgorski, and I asked them a question. They both gave me the same answer, and it was, how did you learn? What was the best form of learning back then? And they both said that it started out in the forums and then led to a physical meetup in Vegas, and then boom from there. Was your journey the same, similar thing as to Peter and Gabe?
I met them, you know, probably right around when they both met. Like, I think we all met each other just about the same time, and those things they were saying, I would say, really helped me. But I think I had probably done a little bit more of my own learning and stuff at that point already. So I remember I met Dave Benefield, actually, he was here.
Yeah, he's here.
And then there were, I think it was 2+2, I think there was this meetup thing in Vegas that Dave was going to, but I don't know if I even had a 2+2 account at that point. And anyway, somehow Dave convinced me and I went and then met Peter and all those guys. I think I spent a ton of time and work and stuff getting a bit better, kind of on my own, trying to figure things out. And then with a lot less time and effort talking to other people that were pretty good at poker and pretty smart, you were able to learn so much faster, so much quicker. So yeah, I think I had a bit of success when that stuff already happened, but it was like, I would say I was maybe playing quite soft competition. So I was a little better than the soft competition, but I didn't, the getting pretty good at the game kind of stuff happened from talking to other people and all that.
Yeah, I think Gabe said when he got there were definitely different levels. Gabe was like, I was at this level, and then there was Tom and I at this level, But it was great that everybody was there helping each other out. You think about the old school pros in the time when the whole camp first came out, refusing to go on TV shows because they didn't want to show their game to anybody, and then here you all are talking and sharing your game. Was there a part of it that was like, what am I doing here? I need to keep a little bit. I'll share like 80% and keep a little bit myself.
Yeah, I mean, I think I was pretty hesitant to share stuff for a while, but in time I got to, like Phil Galfond, I talked to a lot back in the day. There were a few people I trusted quite a bit that I thought were really smart people. Like Phil and I ended up playing a ton of hands together for a few years online. But I think I felt like he was him and then Z and Hack Dang, like You're in Danger and Trex, those are online names. But I felt like they were pretty honest. So even if I gave them a tip and they made some money versus me, I didn't feel like they were trying to be sneaky or something. And I think I've seen that a lot where people, I see at the poker table someone asking their buddy for tips, but actually they're like fishing for information and stuff like that. But I think I got lucky that I had a few friends where it wasn't really like that. So.
Yeah, everybody's scratching, like a win-win kind of situation type of thing.
Well, I'm saying I think I've seen a lot of them where it's one person wins and the other loses. Yeah. I see that all the time. And I think there were a few people that I became friendly with that I thought it was more mutual, like they'd be more honest, sharing some tips, that kind of stuff.
If you think about what we've just said here, it's quite remarkable. Tom Dwan, Phil Galfond, Peter Jetton, Gabe Podgorski, David Benefield, we probably could go on and on and on. You all ended up in the same place at the same time learning the game. I mean, when you talk about, I think last time I spoke to you, And I was saying about how your life turned out. You quite rightly said to me, it could have been completely different. I could have joined it. I could have got into the game 10 years later, and the games could have been a lot tougher. I mean, do you look back at that moment and feel, wow, that was destiny. That was luck. I mean,
you know, I think the time I got into the game was pretty lucky, but those people that I ended up being friendly with, I think that was more likely to have, you know, it's like a good group of guys that were starting to play at a similar time I was. So I don't know, that one, it doesn't, yeah, I don't know. I feel like there was a lot of, you know, at that time, a lot of the poker pros would meet each other multiple times throughout the year. That's when Full Tilt and Stars were throwing so much money in tournaments to this. So it was like, I don't know, I guess I look at that as a little more, not inevitable, but like a little more likely to have happened one way or the other. Something about the concept, I guess, of like, as a gambler, it's important to like, maybe not take advantage of your friends or something like that. I don't know, but I think something of that concept is probably why I got some buddies that, like, I might beat Peter or Gabe for some real big bet somewhere, or, you know, play against them in a real big game, but like, I won't say to them, oh, I think you're good at this game, come play, and then you know, extra, I don't know, something like that.